Welcome back to Studio 701. Now, it's not every day that we have royalty visit our studio, Amber.
I don't think we have yet, but today we welcome a Princess of America ambassador from Bismarck.
In today's Well-Being, we meet a remarkable 7th grader who recently won a national title and is making a huge impact locally as well. So thank you for being here, Alexis.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we are so glad to meet you. We have to take a look at your big moment where you got that big crown. So first of all, let's just take a look back at the moment and let it play.
Olivia Servanowitz, your new Princess of America Junior Ambassador, 302 Alexis Thompson.
There it is. Okay, I've always wanted to be able to ask someone, what are you feeling right here?
Actually, when I was backstage after being called in the top 10, that was kind of my goal, to make the top 10. And while I was backstage waiting for the final results, I thought a lot about all that I was able to accomplish and that I had to be able to accomplish leading up to that moment. Even after going through my scoliosis journey and having major spine surgery just 14 weeks before being crowned Princess of America Junior Ambassador. And so I was able to think about all of that and also see all of the amazing girls across the country that were also chosen to be in the top 10, and being named as one of them was absolutely amazing and such an honor. And so then being on stage, being named in the top 5, and then ultimately as the winner, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It was incredible seeing your reaction. You are so overcome with joy and emotion, and it was just really something to watch. How long have you been involved in pageants?
My very first pageant was when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
And this was actually my very first time with the Princess of America system. And due to the coronavirus pandemic, my state pageant was canceled. And so the first time that I actually stepped foot on any Princess of America stage was at the national competition in Branson, Missouri.
Wow. Well, congratulations once again. Now, what does a Princess of America Junior Ambassador do?
I am so blessed to be part of the Princess of America system, whose motto is a crown with a cause. And so the pageant focuses a lot on volunteer service and work with your platform. So as Princess of America Junior Ambassador, I'm going to be promoting my personal platform and organization called Embrace You. I created Embrace You to promote scoliosis awareness, provide peer-to-peer support, and my favorite part, which is getting to create and distribute brace bags to scoliosis patients.
When I first heard brace bag, I was thinking of braces that are on your teeth. But you have such an incredible story of what you have done. And let's go back to the moment of when you were in the hospital. I think you referenced this earlier. There's an X-ray that we have to show. What was your diagnosis, and when did this happen?
Well, in March of 2018, I was actually getting a dress altered when my seamstress noticed that my shoulders were uneven. Shortly after that, we had a free screening clinic from Shriners Children's, which my parents took me to just rule anything out. I was diagnosed with adolescent idiopathic scoliosis and almost immediately was fit for my very first back brace. I wore my brace 20 hours a day for 2 years very diligently, and ultimately had to have surgery in August because my curve continued to progress, even despite our best efforts of bracing and physical therapy. And so just 14 weeks after my major spine surgery, I ended up competing for the title of Miss Princess of America Junior Ambassador.
That makes it that much more incredible. You know, the charity that you created. Tell us more about that and the brace bags that you make. What are those for?
These brace bags are large drawstring bags for scoliosis patients to put their back braces in. I noticed that when I first got my back brace, one of my problems that I had was finding a place to put it when I had to take it off for school or for other activities. I carried it around in a large plastic shopping bag, which was kind of embarrassing because these bags, they are made for these bulky back braces because they're large and not every bag fits the brace. And so having these bags will hopefully help scoliosis patients know that they're not alone in their journey and that there are other people that are going through the same thing that they are.
Oh my gosh, they're so cool, very neat. Now, you're also involved with Curvy Girls and the toy drive for the Shriners Children's Hospital, correct?
Yes.
What can you tell us about the toy drive? You know, how are you getting those collected, or how did that get started?
At Shriners, every patient gets a toy after tests or procedures that are uncomfortable or even a little bit scary. When I first started doctoring there, I noticed that there weren't a lot of toys for older kids. So I decided to hold a toy drive specifically focusing on toys that older kids would find enjoyable while they're at the hospital. Being older doesn't make procedures any more easy. And so being able to provide patients with a toy to hopefully make the procedure a little bit easier is something that is very important to me. During my first toy drive, I actually ended up collecting 200 toys and over $800 in cash donations in just a 2-week time frame. The response from my community was amazing. I sent out donation request letters to different businesses and also promoted the drive on my social media. The response from our community was amazing, and they've helped to turn this into an ongoing project. So every time that I visit the hospital, I'm able to take a new shipment of toys with me. And ever since the initial toy drive 2 years ago, I've donated $2,000 and over 550 toys.
Wow. You truly are a remarkable young woman, Alexis, and thank you again so much for joining us here this morning and for the important work that you really are doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alexis. Well, this has been Well-Being, and to learn more about her work with Embrace You and Curvy Girls, make sure you check out her Facebook page. We have the link there, right there on this screen. Incredible amount of work that she has done.
Yes, absolutely.